Ever in the history of... Oh!
Welcome to our very first ever crossover episode of Reviews on Tap. And since we are gonna review a crossover movie, we decided to make this episode a crossover. Today we have a guest, a very special guest. You probably know him from Twitter, I hope you do. This is Manawe from...
Manawe Shangasa from Manawe Live. You probably know my channel. Those of you who don't, that's the name of the channel, Manawe Live.
It was the 10 years in the making after 18 movies. This is what it's led up to, the big one. Infinity War is basically everything that has been happening since Avengers 1. Avengers 1.
Kind of Captain America 1.
Captain America 1.
So
everything that is happening since Red Skull had the Tesseract, which was the first ever Infinity Stone. Everyone is trying to stop this big celestial being. I don't know if you remember in Age of Ultron, in the post-credit scene, there's a part where he gets this glove and he's like, I'll do it myself.
His only objective, and he's not doing this out of any pure evil, he honestly believes he's doing the right thing, is to wipe out half of the universe so that the remaining half can have more than enough to thrive and live properly and have, feed and etc. etc. Okay, first thing is I obviously really enjoyed the movie. I've seen the movie 2 times, by the way. I really enjoyed it.
I think I loved it. For the first time ever, all hope you have will die. I will complain about one thing. I know this is very random, just brought in. The Russos actually misrepresented one of their own. We got to know Bucky because of them. I don't know why.
Yeah!
Bucky was one of the most badass characters in Winter Soldier. Like, oh my god.
Apart from Thanos, wasn't though the most important character of Infinity War?
In terms of his arc, I could say he is the most important character because of how he grew as a character and how he was almost the savior. I will say certain things, maybe I'm nitpicking. The eye thing, like I really like Thor without an eye.
And thank you for me. Like, why take away the eye if you're gonna bring it back again? I totally didn't understand, especially so early into the movie. I'm sorry to bring this in here, but how the fuck did Thor know where Wakanda is?
Holy shit, he's never been there. Ever.
Guys, they shot him a text.
It's
Number one, not only does he not know where Wakanda is, he also doesn't know about Wakanda. He doesn't know that's where the fight is. Number 2, it makes no sense for someone who wants to kill Thanos to go to Wakanda before Thanos arrives at Wakanda. He's supposed to go to Titan and go meet up with Thanos in Titan so he can kill Thanos in Titan.
Now you know what happens when you think about a movie too much. You walk out there like, damn, it was the greatest thing ever. Then you sit down and think like, but how?
Exactly.
But how? Some of the stones that Thanos had in his gauntlets were just plot convenience tools. Like whenever it looked like they were attacking him, he just say reality, and everyone is just a block or whatever. And then whenever Gamora thought he killed him, reality. And then whenever we like, okay, like I literally screamed that that's a cheat. Scarlet Witch killed Vision, and then Thanos was like,
Time.
I was like, that's cheating. I was like, that is cheating. There's a part where I think it's Benedict Wong who says, when the universe was created, they made 6 stones. I really hated that part, but I think now that I think about it, like, okay. Maybe that has something to do that the stones being created with the universe, when you snap the stones, they break the universe or something. I don't know.
And to also mention that the 6 stones, basically for people, because there are a whole lot of people who watched Infinity War having never watched any of the other MCU movies, 18 MCU movies by the way, and I felt like it was sort of necessary exposition to kind of explain to them that, okay, these are the 6 MacGuffins we have to chase after, so for those of you who have never watched this is what we're looking for, and this is why it's important.
Dumb fucks. Explain to y'all.
Where have you been all these 10 years?
But my biggest problem with the entire movie is that Spider-Man dies, Black Panther dies, Winter Soldier dies, Falcon dies, but all these characters who we know, most of you may not know, but people who follow the MCU know very well these people are not gone. They're coming back because you know why? Black Panther 2, Spider-Man 2, Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 3. We know these people are coming. They can't be. These people made so much money for the franchise. You can't just let them go like that. Hulk versus Thanos.
The first one.
That was. Oh my
I think,
God.
do you know what I like about that scene? That scene alone should have told you, like, all hope you have is dead.
It's
Actually,
Yeah.
That's what-
because
that's
for
what-
movies on end, they always depend on Hulk. Even
Yeah.
in this one, there was that false hope moment because like they kept trying to push him to like bust out because they were like, man, we can't do this without you.
Yeah.
Nah.
It was a hint.
Do you know the whole thing of Hulk being afraid to fight? I know we spoke about this. I don't want it to be a character arc. I really don't want it to be a character, but I think they're gonna do that.
We've spoken about everything, but we forgot to speak about the most important thing and person of the entire film, which was Thanos, the villain. That movie should have been called Thanos Infinity War, just Thanos.
Featuring the Avengers.
Featuring the Avengers, because oh my God, that guy's amazing. There's a scene where he's like, the universe is finite, its resources finite. If it's not checked, what's this? If the universe is not checked, it will cease to exist. And then Gamora is like, you don't know that, and he's like, I'm the only one who knows. I'm sorry guys, I felt that shit, because when you get to see the scene where he talks about his planet Titan and he told them the exact same thing and they didn't listen to him, he's the only person who's got to see his plan not being applied and seeing the repercussions of that and applying his plan and actually seeing that I was fucking right all the time, but people didn't want to listen to me. What's your top 5 MCU films and where does Infinity War For me, top 5 in no particular order, and Winter Soldier, Iron Man 1, Infinity War, Age of Ultron. I'm sorry, I'm one of the few people who actually love and understand. I'm not trying to sound cool or anything, but I actually appreciate Age of Ultron more than Avengers 1. I'm sorry guys, I don't like Guardians. I don't like Guardians. Doctor Strange or Ragnarok.
Do you know Black Mirror, where the part where they block people in that White Christmas episode, then they become more phasey? Yeah, I'm just gonna do that. Locked. Guardians, Winter Soldier, Cap, Civil War, I think. Infinity, I guess. Ant-Man.
Okay guys, I'm swapping out Doctor Strange and Ant-Man with, no, Doctor Strange and Thor Ragnarok with Civil War.
Shit, no. Ragnarok somewhere. I'm not gonna replace it, but Ragnarok is there. There.
So for those of you who haven't seen the movie, please go check it out. For those of you who don't know how to start and this is your first movie you're going to be watching in the MCU, I think you've touched on that. I've also touched on 5 movies you can check out. It's on my Twitter at NanaWelive, NQNAWELIVE. Just check, there's a thread there where I talked about 3 to 5 movies you can watch before watching this movie, just to get an idea of what's going on.
We're talking to you, Black Panther bandwagon people.
The Black Panther sudden fans. Yeah, Black Panther dies in this movie and he's not really that important because he's not important. Please comment down below if you've checked out the movie, if you haven't, whether you're interested, and once you've checked out the movie, your opinions and all that stuff. Yeah. If you guys are interested in local film and are interested in winning tickets and data in terms of going to check out local films, check out the NanaWelive channel on YouTube. It'll probably be somewhere here before the video comes to an end. That's basically about it. Yeah. I personally enjoyed Infinity War. I think
I liked it too. Yeah, don't worry. Like, I can talk a lot of crap about a movie that had me screaming and in tears. Trust me. I talk crap about Citizen Kane, and that's one of the best movies ever. Anyway. Yeah. Thanks for viewing, guys.
If there's anything we left out, comment section.
Comments, please.
See you on the next video, actually. I think on the next video to come. Peace out.